There were once 3 brothers who were travelling along a lonely, winding road at twilight. The brothers reached a river too deep to wade through and too dangerous to swim across. However, these brothers simply waved their wands and made a bridge appear. They were halfway across it when they found their path blocked by a hooded figure. Death spoke to them. He was angry that he'd been cheated out of 3 new victims, but he pretended to congratulate them and said each had earned a prize for having been so clever to evade him. So the oldest brother asked for a wand more powerful than any in existence, a wand worthy of a wizard who had conquered death. So Death made a wand from a branch and gave it to the oldest brother. Then the second brother asked for the power to recall others from death. So Death picked up a stone from the riverbank and gave it to the second brother, and told him that the stone would have the power to bring back the dead. The youngest brother was the humblest and wisest of the brothers, and he did not trust Death. So he asked for something that would enable him to go forth from that place without being followed by Death, and Death, most unwillingly, handed over his own cloak of invisibility. The first brother challenged a fellow wizard to a duel. With a wand as his weapon, he could not fail to win, leaving his enemy dead upon the floor. That night, another wizard stole the wand, and for good measure, slit the oldest brother's throat. And so Death took the first brother for his own. The second brother took the stone and turned it thrice in his hand. To his amazement and his delight, the figure of a girl he had once hoped to marry before her untimely death appeared before him. Yet she was sad and cold. Though she had returned to the mortal world, she did not truly belong there and suffered. Finally, the second brother, driven mad with hopeless longing, killed himself so as truly to join her, and so Death took the second brother for his own. Though Death searched for the third brother for many years, he was never able to find him. It was only when he attained a great age that the youngest brother finally took off the cloak of invisibility and gave it to his son. And then he greeted Death as an old friend and went with him gladly, and as equals they departed this life.